Someone is dating someone who likes to keep people at arm's length, and they are freaking out because, honey, they've got it bad. I asked my oracle cards what's coming next in your love life, and here's what I got. We start off with the mask. Someone is not showing their true feelings. They like to hide away. They like to pretend that things aren't as serious as they feel like they are. They might even go so far as to kind of gaslight you, be like, nah, I haven't caught feelings. I'm not even thinking about relationships, right? I mean, just casual dating right now. That's what's good for me. Oh boy, that's a lie. Because, honey, they are spending every waking minute keeping track of you. We got the sunglasses here. This is a lot like Page of Swords energy in the traditional tarot. They are watching, they're looking, they're stalking a little bit, and they're pretending like they're not. They don't want you or anyone else to know just how bad they have fallen. So they're keeping tabs. They're watching your social media accounts, or they're really connecting with like neighbors or friends, people that you guys know in common, and just being like checking up on you and stuff. And I don't think you have any idea that this person does this, right? All of this kind of comes across as far as you're concerned, they're just like, I ain't interested in relationships. They present themselves as like this super emotionally unavailable person. And it's because the feels are feeling, baby. Now, they're like this for good reason, right? They're someone who has been through a lot. They are truly healing from a past relationship or past heartbreak. They were in a really toxic, bad situation previously. And I'm getting very much like this, like crazy former partner vibes. Like this person was really dealing with someone who is just off the chain. Like they were super jealous, they were super possessive, they would just like gaslight the heck out of this person. And so they really are just mostly frightened to let someone new in and let someone new see them be vulnerable. But they can't fight this feeling. Love is coming. Love is blooming. Love is really just blossoming in this person's heart. They're really hesitant, but I think they're starting to surprise themselves on how quickly they want to move on this. So even though you don't realize that they are as serious as they are, have faith, baby, because this person's coming on down the road. Because if they ain't asked you for a date yet, it's headed on its way to you, boo-boo. They are about to ask you out. They're finally kind of working up the nerve here. And I mean, this is a lot coming from this person. Like, I really do think they went through in their prior relationship really hurt them and hurt them bad. And that's why their guard is up. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. But it does, you have to know, because basically this is why they aren't expressing themselves very well right now. So they're going to be asking you out. But first, I want to know their intentions, their feelings at the deepest level, and what the outcome of this relationship could potentially be. But before we get to that full reading, there is one special card that I have for you. And that's the subscribe card. Subscribe for more readings like this. All right, so let's start with their intentions. Now, honestly, this is someone who likes to kind of stay in the shadows when we get the moon here to start off their intentions. Their intention is to be a little bit, well, a whole lot of it guarded and kind of remain a little bit unknown, a little bit secretive. Now, this could be Cancer vibes, but honestly, I am getting some Scorpio here too. Between this and the Oracle card that made me think of Page of Swords, this could be someone that you met online, or maybe you're just communicating online with. Could be someone who lives kind of far from you, but they like to be kind of shielded in mystery a bit, right? That's what I mean by like, they like to keep people at arm's length a little. It just feels safer to them. Okay, so this is someone that, yeah, part of their intention, at least so far, has been to remain a little bit hidden, a little bit mysterious, a little unknown. They like having the safety of not being immediately vulnerable. They like having that mask up, right? A little bit. But they do intend to let you in little by little by little. All right, so the Page of Pentacles here, this is the energy of like the curious student is how I kind of think of it. Someone who wants to learn and is always curious and really wants to get to know something or learn about something deeply. Like I said, I am picking up on some past relationship trauma here with this person. And so I really do feel like this is just how they feel safe, okay? I don't think it's like any reflection on you or any reflection on the strength of the connection. And in fact, I'm going to show you really why I don't think it's that. But I do think this is someone that just they need to open up slowly, okay? They need this to progress very casually, very, very step by step. And so that's why I think they might have turned to online dating, or they might have turned to like a long distance relationship. It's because they need something that is a little bit naturally distant. So, but it's so that they can allow themselves to open up slowly. I think like the face-to-face stuff, like the meeting in person and in real time, all that, I think that's just too fast a speed for this person. But they do have really positive intentions here. Let's look at that. Because moving into the present energy here, we do have the Magician. Now, the Magician is all about knowing that you have the tools at your disposal to create the reality that you desire. Like this person, I feel like, is looking at you, looking at this connection so far. They've been opening up little by little, and they're continuing to do that. And they're like, you know what? This could be it. This could be someone that I really open up to. Because they're very much feeling like you guys are soul tribe, okay? So likely this is going to kind of move from, manifesting this relationship, this connection, really starting to get a little bit serious, to actually just really strongly building the connection, the emotional connection, the friendship between the two of you. Because what they want to know is that you're someone who's willing to commit to them the way they'd like to see themselves committed to someone else. The Hierophant is a card of tradition. It can be a card of marriage. And very much it's a card about commitment. So they've been slow to open up, but little by little they're letting that guard down. And actually they're manifesting this great friendship between the two of you, the celebration of the conversations that you guys have. I think they just really enjoy talking to you. And it's because ultimately they're wanting that long-term commitment. Ultimately, in the overall energy, if they identify as feminine, they want to be in that divine feminine energy. Or if they identify as masculine, they see you as that divine feminine energy. So this indicates a relationship that could really grow, that could really blossom. She's pictured as pregnant in this and many other tarot decks. Because it is about family, it is about growth. It's about that birthing of something new. And that something new is domestic bliss, right? This is a card of marriage, commitment, long-term happiness. We see the couple here and their children and their house and farm in the background with this big rainbow up here. This is what they want. They want a true partner, a true divine partner, for long-term commitment and long-term happiness. So while this person's been a little bit hidden and kind of guarded so far, their intentions are spot on, y'all. Okay, so let's see more about just how they're feeling about this connection right now. Like I said at the beginning here, I feel like this person, they weren't anticipating for them to feel the way that they feel now. Okay. And this has really knocked them off course, really caught them off guard. In the overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. This is one of the faster moving cards in the deck. This is all about fast movement, fast communication. Could be online communication because we're dealing with swords here. But they did not anticipate meeting someone that so fulfilled the criteria, the idea of a person that they'd want to settle down with, like right away like this. Because the other card in the overall energy for their feelings is the Nine of Cups. This is all about wish fulfillment. And so this wish fulfillment, I think, came in a little faster than they originally thought it would. And so they're now, like, just freaking out. And But like I said, yeah, I'm definitely tapped in here. It's because of a past loss, a past hurt. When we see the Five of Cups here, this is the energy of grief, grieving. You know, you really had these cups of fulfillment kind of around you, and you've been in a really sad and dark place in the past. Likely this is a bad breakup, or maybe the loss, the death of a spouse. But yeah, I mean, this person's really had it tough. Like, they either had someone incredibly manipulative around them that really just stomped on them, or they've really gone through something very devastating, like the illness and death of a spouse. And I think they felt like they weren't sure if they were going to recover from that. But something in them told them just get back up on that horse, okay? The Nine of Wands is the energy of feeling pretty beat up, right? You see this guy here. He's been pretty tore up by fighting. But he's still standing. He's still standing strong. And we see these 9 wands behind him standing strong too. He feels like he could do one more round. He could go another battle. He could throw his hat in the ring again. So this kind of slow, curious, slightly distant approach that they're taking, that is emotionally, that's truly how they feel. Like they just got to take it kind of nice and easy and just kind of build a foundation slowly. Mostly because this person don't want no drama. All right, so this is, again, Five of Swords reverse, seeing it here in their truest feelings. This, to me, does say, you know, they've really been through something rough. Five of Swords is like a bullying energy, right? If I were to see, like, someone who's been, like, almost abused in a relationship, Five of Swords would probably be one of those cards. In the reverse, they don't want that. They don't want that kind of drama ever again. Instead, they do see you ultimately as this new opportunity, this new door opening, and with the potential of being a really strong foundation here. The energy of 4 is the energy of just building a new life, building a foundation. And with this card in particular, this is a twin flame card, so 1111 is indicating they're possible twin flames. Doesn't have to be, though. Mostly this is indicating a really strong soul tie and an excitement about celebrating the love that you two have. But this has been really confusing for this person, right? Because I think they went into this just thinking, oh, I just got to kind of throw my head on the ring and like, I'll just casually talk to people and maybe I'll go on a few dates or something, but like, that's it. Like, they did not anticipate discovering someone that they could actually be a true partner with right away like this. Okay. And so I pulled a few messages and it's really kind of very similar energy. We've got, what is the truth? And I don't understand. So like they're wondering if they're making this all up. Like if it's all in their head, right? They are really into you and they're just like super guarded, and I don't think they're showing you. And so you're probably not showing them a whole lot either. And so they're like in their head going like, well, they probably don't feel the same. They don't feel the same. Oh, you know, I'm just silly for thinking they feel the same way. Like they're having this whole conversation and they're just like, I mean, but they seem like they're really into me and I really like them. But it's not supposed to happen like this. I'm just here casually looking around and having conversations with people. No, we're not delving into a new whole full-blown relationship. We're struggling a little with the emotions. And again, with this message, I'm better with my mind than my heart. Yeah, and see, this passion is too much. Lots of emotion in this person's, you know, they're short-circuiting a little. So we know this person is going to try to take this to the next level somehow, either just by asking you on a date or like really kind of progressing this forward somehow, since we got that date card at the beginning of this. But I kind of want to see what the overall outcome could possibly be here between the two of you. And honestly, it's looking pretty good. All right, so I do think communication ultimately is going to really start flowing here. So if this person's not really communicating their feelings, or not really communicating with you, or you're having a hard time kind of communicating with them, all that is going to come to an end, and you guys are going to really be able to talk this out, particularly when it comes to what you desire in regards to long-term commitment, legacy, family, generational wealth, all right? The 10 of Pentacles, this is about generations passing down to generations, passing down to generations. It's a little hard to see in this card, but you have like a grandparent and a couple and some kids and a dog. Like, so this is a card of like long-term commitment, marriage, like really building a future with one another. And I think once the conversation kind of turns to these longer term things, that's when you're going to really see quite a positive outcome from this relationship. Because we've got the moon reversed here now. Remember, it was upright previously because they were kind of hiding in the shadows. They didn't really want you to know. Okay, they've been really guarded, but ultimately this person is going to open up. It might be happening slowly, but it's happening surely. And I feel like when it does happen, it's going to be like the floodgates like come open, right? Like everything's going to kind of come out. You're going to learn a lot more about their story, a lot more about why they were kind of standoffish, why they were looking for like an online or a distance relationship, or looking just to keep people like at arm's length a little bit, why they weren't thinking that they were looking for a relationship. And I'm laughing, honestly, I'm laughing because this happened to me, okay? So I get this person's perspective. So basically this is someone that like they weren't anticipating finding love, but it's all going to come out. It is all going to come out. And this is someone that like, they're going to really emphasize to you the importance of having things be really low drama. Because we've had the Five of Swords reversed already. Now we have the Five of Wands reversed. Both of these are cards of like having to really just put up with a mess. Now this mess could be a number of different things. It could simply be just someone who is really, really sick. Like they had a partner who was really ill all the time and like that was a really tough relationship because of that. It could be often a situation where their prior partner was someone who was highly manipulative and maybe even narcissistic and just really all about drama and all about themselves, right? And I feel like this person is going to really open up to you about that full story. And express that, yeah, they are looking for someone that they can work on building a life with. Eight of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's all about just putting in the work, putting in the effort, crafting what you desire. And in this case, I feel like it's about crafting a life that they desire and having a true and equal partner in order to do that with. So I'm feeling very heavy Virgo energy with all these pentacles. And no offense to my Virgo friends, but this would also make sense with the emotional vulnerability part. Or when I said air sign or earth sign, it could also be a Gemini or Aquarius. Because the next card we do have here is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. So this is someone that, they are looking to make a choice here. They're looking for a life partner. They're looking for the other half of their soul with the Lovers here. And someone that they can actually build a life with. So I feel like the door is opening here. Ultimately, there's a lot of potential here, like potential for legacy, potential for commitment, potential for having a partnership that's pretty equal and balanced. We've gotten the Lovers, we've gotten 10 of Pentacles, we've gotten the 10 of Cups, we've gotten 4 of Wands. We've got the Hierophant. These are all cards of long-term committed relationships. And so I feel like this actually does have a lot of potential if you can be kind of patient with this person as they very slowly kind of open up here. Because yes, this is someone who is being brought into your life and you're being brought into their life as a kind of wish fulfillment. Like you have both been asking the universe for someone like the other here with the Star. The Star is all about wishes being granted. Keeping the faith in, particularly in love, since we've got the Lovers right next to this card. But knowing that the universe is going to provide you with the best, highest timeline possible, and that this person really is part of that story for you. That one's Aquarius energy. But honestly, this outcome is really beautiful, and we've had very positive signs all throughout this reading. So let this person kind of open up a little slowly to you. Hear them out. And just be open to an interesting relationship that has great long-term potential that will unfold slowly like the last rose blossoming in spring. Okay? I am going to get some advice for y'all in the extended version of this reading. If you would like to join us for the extended version of this reading, please do join the groups below. That link is in the pinned comment as well as in the description. If you don't want to join us for that, please do stick around for this next reading right here. And thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. If you would hit subscribe and like and all those good things, because it really does benefit this channel. And thank you. I'll see you next time.